Hello everyone, my name is Samuel Vasudevan, register number UR15CA067. This is my 7th experiment of Unix lab where the experiment is file operations using system calls. So this is the first part of this experiment where I have to explain like write C++ program to copy the contents of one file to another file using Unix system calls. So this is my C++ program. Here I have written hash include iostream, hash include control.h using namespace std, hash include fcontrol.h using namespace. Then in the main function I have declared the variables like fd of integer data type, file name of size 10 of char data type, then buff variable of 50 size of character data type as well. Then enter a file name. We will ask the user, then the file name will be entered, and then fd open to open the file name. If file name doesn't exist, it will give -1, and if file exists, then it will read the values of the file. Then again it's asking the user enter the file name to be copied, then the file name, then fd is equal to open file name. The file will be opened here, and then fd -1, file does not exist, creating a new file. If the file is not there, then immediately it will create a new file. Then fd is equal to create file name 0764, that is the permission given to the file, and then write fd buff 50, that is we are writing into that file, and the file has been successfully copied. So let's see how this program works. To run the C++ file, we have to give g++, the name of the file, that is ul7a.cpp. Okay, it's running successfully. Then to run the file, then it's asking to enter a file name. Let's say Sammy. Enter the file name to be copied. Let's say sammy4.txt. File does not exist, creating a new file. The file has been successfully copied. So to look into, so let's see what was in my sammy file and what content I copied in sammy4.txt file. So in my sammy.txt, this whole content was there, and let's see whether it got copied in the next file or not. My new file was sammy4.txt, and here you can see that everything is here. Hello everyone, how are you all, and hope you all are fine. So till the 50th byte it will be here because my size was 50. So this was my first part of the 7th experiment. So let me take you to the second part of this experiment. That is, in the second part I have to write a C++ program to concatenate a file and write into the third file using Unix system call. I have to concatenate two files together, and I have to put the input of that file into the third file. So let's look what the program is about. ul7b.cpp. So this is our program. So in the main function I have declared three variables, fd, fd1 and fd2, that is file descriptor. Then I have declared these variables of character data type of different sizes. Then enter the file name of 1. We have to enter the first file, then enter the file name of 2, we have to enter the second file, then enter the file name to copy the concatenated from 1 and 2. So here the third file name will be entered, and then fd is equal to open. These things we are using to open the file. Then fd is equal to -1 if file does not exist, creating a new file. Then fd is equal to create file name and the permission. Then to read and write on that file, here all the system calls has been used. So let's see how this program works. And again, to run this file we have to give g++, the file name.cpp. okay, successfully compiled. Then to run this file, it's asking to enter the file name of the one. Let's say Sammy. Enter the file name of 2. Let's say Sammy 2.t. to copy. Let's say a new file txt. File does not, creating a new file. So hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So this is our content that we copied from the 2 files and it got concatenated, and then it's in the 3rd file. So this was my second part of this experiment. Then our 3rd part says to write a C or C++ program to append some data to an existing file using Unix system calls. So let's append some data in the existing file. So for that we have to just check what program we have written. So ul7c.cpp. So this is our program. In the main program I have declared these 3 variables: fd of integer data type, file name of size 10 of char data type, then buff of size 10 char data type. Then it's asking enter the file name. File name has been entered. Then fd open to open the file. Then fd is equal to -1 if file does not exist, and if so not, then it will go to this part lseek to find the file. Then enter some data. The data will be entered here, and then the data will be returned to the file, and then append successful. So let's check how this program works. So enter a file name it's asking. So let's say sammy4.txt, and enter some data. Let's say by append successful. Let's see what is it really happened in sammy4.txt. that is a new file. And yes, you can see that by is here in this file. So this was our 3rd part of this experiment. Let's go to the final part, that is the 4th one, where we have to write a C or C++ program to randomly access a file using Unix system calls. So randomly we have to access a file. So for that we have to check the program. Okay, the program is in the main function. I have declared this variable fd of integer data type, offset of integer data type as well, and reference of integer data type, and file name of size 10 of character data type, of char data type. Then enter a file, here the file name, then fd to open the file. Then if fd is equal to -1, then file does not exist. If it is equal to -1, file doesn't exist. Then enter the reference. So the 0 is the beginning of the file, and 1 to specify byte offset, and 2 to end of the file. So the reference, then enter the offset. Okay, and else this will search the file name, then see out file has been randomly accessed. So let's see how a file gets randomly accessed. So to run this file, okay, successfully compiled. Then enter a file name. Let's see, Sammy. Enter the reference, let's say 0. And it's showing yes, the file has been randomly accessed. So friends, hope you understood how we use different operations of file using different system calls that we use in Unix. Thank you for watching my video.